Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft Season 5 server. Hope everybody is having a fantastic day. I'm doing great. Today is episode 17. I've got an awesome episode planned for you guys. So today's question of the day is, what is your all-time favorite video game console? Now, this is a hard question for me, because I'm really into nostalgia. So Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64... those are like great consoles, but so is the PlayStation, so is the Xbox. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think. If you guys enjoy Hermitcraft, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and switch over and talk for a little bit. So what have we done since last time? Well, first off, I would like to, if you guys already haven't heard of it from watching the Hermitcraft recap or anything like that, we are having a Hermitcraft live stream day on Sunday the 21st, which is today. We are doing, that's not what I want. Maybe I lost a sword? I don't know where I put it. Okay, let's go find our sword. Anyways, we're doing a live stream day, and there's going to be a couple different hermits streaming. I'm one of them, and what you can do if you want to learn more about said live stream day, you can go to hermitcraft.com/livestream. And this is going to give you the full schedule of everybody that's streaming. And all of your favorite streamers are going to be there. We're going to be rating each other. It's going to be a big, fun day of streaming. And, it's going to be fantastic. So, my time slot is from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Very, very good. So, I'm looking for my sword. I have a sword in my inventory, but I'm looking for another sword real fast. I had another sword with me, but I don't know what I did with it. It's looting 3. I guess we'll just use this one for now. Does this have fire aspect on it? No. I have no idea what I did with that sword. That's not good. That's a very good sword I had. I wanted to kill some cows to get some food, but anyway, so the live stream day will go on pretty early in the morning to decently late. Azuma was kind enough to make a time chart for everybody to let you know when exactly everybody was going to be streaming, and I think we're actually going to be having another one shortly after this as well. Sometimes, not all the hermits can stream at once, or, sometimes schedules conflict and things like that, so I think we're going to do a couple of these every couple of months or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, what the end result of that will be, and trying not to get uncooked food. There we go. That should be enough for now. Fantastic. I've got 46. Anyways, so since last time, we've mainly just been working on the storage room. Let me come up here real fast. And we have been working on getting items into the storage room. So let's go take a look at that real quick. So you guys pretty much... I was so used to going into that hole, it's a natural habit. People love the entrance to this, by the way. So we've been working on getting items in here. We've named the items, put them in here. So we've gotten all the way down to here so far. We've basically gotten through all of the regular blocks. We've got through sand. We've got clay and stuff. And then we've moved on to wood. Wood is now finished. So we're making progress on this. This is something that we'll be doing in a live stream a lot to make sure that this gets done. So we still have roughly 390 spots to fill. So it's going to take a while. I do have new plans for today's video, though. So I'm going to go ahead and cut and get ready for that, and let's go. Okay, guys. So I want to go ahead and start working on making some dispensers. We're going to make an ice farm because I feel like that's something that we're going to need in the future. So let's grab a little bit of redstone. I don't know how many dispensers we're actually going to need, though, is the problem. So let's just go ahead and make a bunch of them, I think. It's been such a long time since I have made dispensers. There. So we'll make a bunch of these. Get these all crafted. Man, these things are tedious to craft. Okay. There we go. So a thing about ice is you either need to be in a cold biome or you need to be in an extreme hills where it snows. And so we're in an extreme hills where it snows. That's not a problem. We've got that covered. Another thing that I'm going to need is a bucket. And let's go grab some other buckets real fast. I've got redstone. I wonder if I should bring some sticks and stone with me. Do I have any sticks? Here, let me grab some stone. There we go. Now I don't want it to be like the biggest ice farm. Essentially what I want to do is I want to make like a giant water source, let it freeze, and then before it freezes, make it to where a dispenser picks up the water. That way we always have water in it. So first off, we need to make sure that we have enough buckets, or at least enough iron to make buckets. There we go. So let's make a couple more buckets. There we go. We'll need to fill those up with water, which won't be an issue. We can come right over here for that. Alright, fantastic. So now we need to actually find a location for this ice farm, which will be up on the mountain up there. Hey, imagine that. I can't fly with my rockets. What's that all about? There's actually this little plateau is almost like the perfect spot for that. So what we could do is we could first off eat some booty foods here. So we could eat some, or get... I forget that I have the beacon over here, so it's like super fast mine. There we go. So we'll get rid of that. And then we have enough room here to actually fill this in a little bit. Get rid of all of that. So fill this in. Now the problem is that for the dispensers to really work, this needs to be square. So we need to get as much space as possible. So let's build this out just a little bit more. So like right there. Right there. Alright, so we'll fill all this in just to like over here, I think. Because that'll be plenty of room in the middle. Alright. So like I said, this doesn't need to be a huge ice farm, because we can always just multiple harvest if we need to. Get rid of some of the snow here. There we go. So if anything, I mean, I would be happy with like an 8x8. There we go. Get rid of all that. So let's see, how much can we really fit in here? We can go to about right here. Or I guess if it was even over here, as long as it's like a square box, we should be okay. So like even if we come like over here, we're gonna have like dispensers over here, but that should actually, you know what, I will leave that there. Well, that should work still, I think. There we go. Okay. Let's see, my inventory is actually full. Hold on. Stupid snow. I threw redstone down there. I need my redstone back. Hold on. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go. Alright, so I think if we fill this in, what does that look like? See, it's kind of small, to be honest with you. I kind of wanted it to be just maybe a little bit bigger. You know what? Just let me terraform this and I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So I think I terraformed it, but I think we're gonna honestly just keep it straight. I think going in some kind of weird shape will just make things a lot harder than it needs to be. So unfortunately, this thing is gonna be a little bit smaller than I would have liked. But what I think I'll do is I'll just add a block right here. Make that right there. And if I ever need to terraform that later. So I think this is what we'll do. Hopefully, I have enough dispensers for this. I didn't really consider that when I was making them. If I need to make more, I can. We're gonna need dispensers every like 2 blocks here. And then if we do that, that'll put water right here, right here. Grab some more buckets right there, and right there. So that puts water there. And then, so we should just be able to put or I guess it doesn't, I guess it has to go here first, right? Yeah. Alright, so I think we might have to make a bit more dispensers to make this work the way I wanted it to. It's gonna make me block that off, isn't it? Let me fill these up real fast. There we go. So we'll go here. Fill all this in real quick. Oh. Moved out further than I thought it did. Okay. So we'll get rid of all that. At least we know it's gonna freeze. Gonna make it easy on us. There we go. So we'll have to put one here, 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 and here. That actually worked out pretty well, I'm not gonna lie to you. So that should make a full body of water. Now we need to make this thing click twice, essentially. We need to click it for water, then it's going to make a big water pool, which will be infinite. So then once it's an infinite water pool, then it's going to start freezing. So do that. So let's do that, do that, do that, do that. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough. Put that there. Alright, I forgot to bring a crafting table with me. Oopsies. I swear, I have so much trouble flying on this server. I'm surprised it even worked right there, to be honest with you. Alright, so let's make a couple more buckets. Let's make like 5 more. There we go. Alright. Alright, so let's see if I can actually fly now. Ooh, I actually flew. Hot damn. Hot damn, boys. Hot damn. There we go. Alright, so bucket, and then bucket, and then bucket. So what I might do, because I don't want this to have like a gigantic lip from down below, but we need to have space to run redstone. Now, I'm going to make probably a little control panel for this, but for the first test, I think we'll just do this right here. Okay. Run this all the way down. Yeah, this will just be to make sure that we do this correctly. And then we'll make it all fancy and whatnot. So this right here should dispense the water. I think this... I didn't realize it was going to freeze so fast. Alright, so we'll have to definitely pay attention to that. So then that should have filled the buckets back up. Okay, so that works perfect. Then it'll freeze over, we can mine it, and be good to go. So what I'm thinking about doing is actually maybe hiding the redstone underneath of the dispensers. And then maybe making like a little control panel over here, just like a button to click it or something. We could put a row of pistons underneath of here. And anytime that there's ice, we could just push the ice forward. That could work too, because that would probably make it to where we could just continuously harvest ice. But, yeah, that could totally work. I'm going to go ahead and work on cleaning this up a little bit. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I hit all the wiring. We're going to make a small control panel, just like right here, I think. Let's go ahead. I'll put that there, and then I'll just kind of fill that in. I think right there should work. I want to do a lot more to this, but I don't want to spend all day on the video doing it. So, go here. And then, so the redstone will come out of there. Go down there. There. And then we should just be able to, we should just be able to go straight forward. There we go. So that's not too bad. Like I said, I kind of want to work on this a bit more still. I'll have to put that there for now. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick this all up. That beacon's going to be an issue up here. I can already tell. Sorry if I sound a little quiet. My head is really, really hurting. I think I got a migraine, actually. It's all good, though. We press on. Okay. There we go. So we picked up we got all the ice. And then whenever we're done with that, let's just, I'm going to go ahead and remove this for now. Hit the button. So the redstone is broken somewhere. That or it just doesn't go 15 blocks, maybe? Okay, so let's go here. Put that there. You. Hit again. And then let's, yeah, it's gonna have to be much faster next time. So that should fill all of that in. Yeah. Or one more time. Oh my god. So yeah, we've got to be a lot quicker about this. One more time. Make sure that all of these are filled up. Yeah, see, now it's in a bad motion. Some of these aren't all the way filled up. I'll just replace them for now. We got to remember that when we do this, it's got to be sort of all at once, you know what I mean? But every time we harvest this, it looks like we get roughly a stack of ice or so. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We need to do a bit more work on this, clean it up, make it look nice, and do some terraforming around here. But for now, I think we're good to go for up here. So, anyways, let's go ahead and move on, I think. Oh, okay, guys. So I was actually going to use this back portion as something else. We have the waterfall here, but I actually think that now I'm going to use it as a sugarcane farm. So we're going to set up an automated sugarcane farm here using observers. Now, there's a zillion different tutorials out there on this. So if you have any questions or anything about what farm I'm using, the one I'm using is incredibly simple. It's literally just an observer, a piston, and a block. That's literally it. I mean, so we're gonna remove all this real fast, and I think I'm gonna split it in two, to be honest with you. So I was like, all right, I'm not gonna need to remove this before this video starts. It's fine. I've got efficiency 5, haste 2, no big deal. Slowest removal ever. There we go. Get rid of all this real fast. I just wanted to clear this out. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to use the top portion still. Let's go ahead and put some light back here real fast. There we go. Okay, so from here, let's see. Where do we want this to sit? Because we're going to need to have water there. We'll need to... So let's see. We should probably put the sugarcane right here, I think. We might need to remove a wall or so, but that ain't no big deal. So we'll have the sugarcane... I guess it could sit one block forward. Hold on. There we go. So let's get rid of all that. So we'll have the sugarcane sit right here along this line. And then... I told you this thing was super simple and easy to use, right? You're about to be amazed at how easy this thing is easy to use. So, we need to put a piston right here. So we need to put a piston down the line. There we go. And then we need the front-facing observers in front of us. So it needs to be placed backwards, right? So whenever the sugarcane grows above 3, this like so. Can we stack these? Oh, they'll need to have water there. That's not a big deal, but so when they grow up, the observers up here will see them, and then they'll activate the piston. So there's only like one other thing we need to do for this, which is we need to have redstone in the back of this. So first off, we'll put the observer like that. And then we'll put a block back here. Hold on, let me grab those rockets. There we go. We'll put a block back here with a piece of redstone on it, just like so. So, there we go. So that'll break the sugarcane anytime it grows 3 high. So we've got that all set up. Let me go ahead and get the redstone and everything set up real fast, and I'll come back and we'll kind of do some design work. Okay, guys. Well, I think... Oh, you know what? I got an idea. I was going to say that I didn't have enough iron to make what I needed to make the hoppers that I need for the sugarcane farm. But I just thought of something. That might work. I've got 20 blocks of gold here. I think I might actually have more gold in the chests up here. But I needed a bunch of hoppers for collection. And I think I might actually... I'm not sure if I'm going to use hoppers or not. I mean, eventually we will use hoppers, so it's not a big deal if I have to craft them. But we need a way to collect all of the sugarcane that we're going to be making. If I'm not mistaken, the sugarcane farm should only work while I'm online. It might grow, but I don't think it's going to actually harvest while I'm offline, because the chunks will be unloaded. So let's run down here real fast. We need... I'm going to just take as much iron as I can get, so 24 blocks. I don't think I have another... I'm very curious, actually. Is there any... Oh, there's 4 blocks down here. Fantastic. So we'll take that. So, let's take, like, these first 2 rows right here. Grab both of these. That might be enough. So I did some work on the sugarcane farm. I got everything set up and running, and that's all pretty much good to go. There we go. So let's go ahead and put... Oh, that was a little bit too much, actually. put all this. I'll have to put more back, but eventually I will change this out to something else. Because we're gonna need the iron, so. I wonder if the beacon will still work. Oh, how about that? That's cool. So we got 24 blocks should be okay for now. So, let's go ahead and go back up the hill here. I need to get mining in here. I set up the beacon and I just never used it. So, we got a lot to do. But we are going to go up here, craft these hoppers, and then we'll make some kind of collection area. Now, I want to use minecarts instead of hoppers because I can do a bigger area and it'll work a little bit better. But for now, hoppers are going to have to work, so. Because I don't have the stuff needed for the hopper collections and everything. Okay, so let's go over here. Alright, we got another white coat. Fantastic. That is good. 2 white coats, holy crap. Okay, so break that down. And I mean, it can't be more than like 20 right there. So let's start with 30. That should be okay. I'll need some food here real fast. Oh. Alright, so my headache's gone. I'm happy. My headache is now gone away. Now, so I did some decoration down here as well. So let's go check this out real fast. It's not much for decoration, but the way that it's set up, it should work just fine. So I just put a double log in, fill the back row in, and everything is set up here. So I was thinking I could probably just put hoppers down here, like right here. Ugh. Is that stone? Oh, that must be stone. I'm like, why can't I mine that? I thought it was something else. Okay. So for now, I'm thinking. There we go. Put you here. And then we'll just put hoppers down here for now. Hopefully this will work the way I want it to. There might be a little loss in it, but eventually we'll get this set up the way I like it. So put all these right here. Build that in. You and you. So we have more than enough. And this is how it'll work, essentially. So come over here. When this fills to 3, put that on there. Okay, so it's gonna miss a little bit, but that's how this is gonna work. And honestly, it feels like it fits in here perfectly. Like, I really feel like it fits in here great, to be honest with you. So, I think that's probably gonna do it for today's episode, guys. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode of Hermitcraft. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. This is iJevin. Peace out, guys.